Hi Gemini. I hope I can say welcome back, but that's probably wishful thinking. My name's Christina and you're welcome to the Swedish Dharma Tarot. Big technical problems at the moment, so even though I'm filming the video now, it could take a while before it's on YouTube. Sorry about that, but I don't think you're that many that miss it. Fortunately, it's just in the very early stages and I'm no technical wizard, just a wizard. You all know that if this doesn't resonate, check your other planets. Or you can start with looking at your ascendant or rising sign, which is in your first house. And this tells us, in a horoscope, it tells us a lot about how the person is perceived in public, in school, at work, etc. You can also check your moon sign. That says a lot about how we function emotionally. Venus is interesting. It shows our ability to attract money. And in a female horoscope, it says a lot about how we project our femininity. And in a male horoscope, it says a lot about the type of woman he's attracted to. Mars, that shows us the fundamental energy resource that we can access. And this will vary a lot between the signs. And in a female horoscope, it says a lot about how what type of man we're attracted to. I'm sorry, I'm a bit dithered about these technicalities. Anyway, Gemini. I noticed while I was rehearsing and getting ready to do these videos that Spirit's messages are very specific. So it seems like, well, maybe it's only going to resonate with one person out of 50 that watches the video. And if that's the case, well then that's what I'm supposed to do. So I will keep working this way as long as Spirit wants me to. And then I might come with some suggestions. And of course, you can come with some suggestions too. What would you like to see come through in the form of information? Creativity knows no bounds. Is there something else I should say in the beginning? Not that I can think of. I'm curious to see what Spirit wants to tell you, Gemini. Man or woman? Oh, marriage. Is it on its way? Is somebody going to propose? Are you going to propose? What's happening? What's it all about? The cards I work with are called the Goddess Tarot. They're made by Chris Walter. And they are magnificent. The whole major arcana is made up of different goddesses from different cultures all over the world. And different time periods as well. Yeah. So Gemini man I have here, a king in swords. For me, the kings, queens, princes and princesses, they're always people. Well, with a few exceptions, like some prince and princesses can actually be animals. I can't tell the difference between a cat and a girl. That's the way it is. But there's something going on here with this Gemini man, this King of Swords, and his woman. He has a woman, it seems, in an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. And she comes up besides the moon. So this tells me the moon for me is the parent card. Here we have the perfect mother. Well, normally The earth signs are very good parents. But this is what this Gemini man is considering or thinking about, that he has the best type of woman to build a family with. So that's a very nice insight, I guess, when you feel that this is the one. And he's not doubting anything. This Gemini man also has some earth in him, but he has problems accessing it. So this is very good for him to have an earth woman, because she will bring it out. And he will make an excellent parent too. I like this earth woman, this Queen in Pentacles. I think she might be a Virgo, because Virgos have a tendency to worry and make problems out of things that aren't really problematic. At least my mother Virgo did. But at the same time, they have a very happy disposition. And that's what I see with this woman. And I also see a conscious energy worker. She comes up as the magician. So, yeah, an energy worker. She's a very interesting personality and a very loving person. And she is maybe not by work, but by her presence, she's very much of a healer. So I understand that this man sees this woman as his ideal partner and mother to his children. There's also something here regarding work that I'm not really understanding yet. Yeah, maybe because your Gemini man's not understanding it either. Something is going to get clarified in the days or the weeks ahead. It's not quite the right time, they say, and it has to do with work. There's big changes, big transformations, both in his work, or your work, dear Gemini, and in your personal life. You will be proposing the number 5. I don't know what it is in the classical tarot, but in the goddess tarot, number 5 is represented by Juno, a Roman goddess who was consulted by women of all ages, but in particular women who were troubled in their marriages. So that's what she represents here more than anything else. A protection, a patron, maybe that's what you say, a patron of women, yeah. And I don't really understand what it is, but there's something here about self-empowerment, and there have been earlier conflicts about money. Maybe this Gemini man has lost some money earlier, I think. And now is the time to heal that and to start accessing it again. And it is coming. And it's coming. It's like once he proposes, then that money starts rolling in. Maybe because he's chosen the right woman. Who knows? I think so, though. So this marriage affects his... Well, all marriages affect our whole lives. But this seems a bit more significant when it comes to Mr. Gemini's work and ability to make money. So, happy days, Mr. Gemini. Do your proposal as soon as possible. Already this week would be perfect. And you will see your economy increase. Improve. I'm sorry. Did I say I was Swedish Australian? I am. And I'm not used to working in English, so sometimes when I'm working, I'm translating in my head, which is insane. Very hard work. I don't do that normally. I'm quite fluent in English. Anyway, that's what I have for you. King in Swords. Good times ahead. And considering that this has to do with the coming week, I think you have lots of nice times to look forward to. We'll take some oracle cards as well. Here's the Goddess Guidance Tarot. Oracle cards, I'm sorry. They're a gift from my soul sister Julia in Australia. So it's a big honor and a privilege to be able to use them when I'm working. Come on. What does Spirit want to tell Gemini? Come on. Oh no, I don't believe it. Moving right along. God. Shit happens. Okay, so please pop out or I will have to Cupera. Right. Okay. So I'll do that then. This is Cupera. When you, I don't know what you call it. Oh, but you got a very nice one. Aphrodite. The Roman goddess of love and eroticism, I think. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Well, for sure, you're very, very protected and very loved, and you have a wonderful future together. Another one? Aphrodite, no, it's Aphrodite. Aphrodite in English, yeah. Coming slowly but surely. This is an amazing deck called A Yogic Path, written by Sahara Rose. And they're wonderful texts. And in this deck of cards, we find deities, we find asanas, we find things from Ayurveda, spirituality, and our chakras. So, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you via the Oracle deck. No. Yogic path. I'm sorry. Focus. I don't know where it is. But I'm so stressed out over technique. Here we go. Buddha. Oh, wonderful. What a blessing to get Buddha. I'm thinking, are you seeing these texts in reverse? Oh. We'll see anyway what Buddha says. 29. So Buddha comes under spirituality, not deity. That's quite interesting. Buddha, one who is aware. Buddha is not just one person, but anyone who has an aware and blessed soul. Right now, that's you. You have woken up to your true self and let go of the illusions that were binding you to the material world. You've taken off the mask. Well, that can happen when you lose money. That's like tough lesson in life. What does your life look like when you don't have access to financial funds that you used to? So it can be quite an awakening. You realize that nothing is inherently good or bad, but rather just is. You understand the non-dual nature of the world and are letting go of the judgments of the mind. Hold the knowledge that we are all Buddha nature. It just takes remembering. That's so sweet. Thank you, Gemini. Hope to see you again next week. Take care. Bye. Oh, I forgot my sales pitch. Here we go. You can have a reading with me, 30-minute reading, for 88 Australian dollars, 61 US dollars, 90 New Zealand dollars, and I've forgotten the Great British pounds, or 574 Swedish krona. We'll do it on Skype, either video or phone, and I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like if you do. Please comment, please come with ideas, and if you feel that it doesn't resonate with you, but with somebody you know, please share the video. Take care. Bye.